These drivers are getting ready to go, and green flag in the air. These guys were supposed to be practicing for an hour and a half, which is why we kind of... That's why we kind of had a bit of a delayed start there. Got a couple of people that did not enter in their schemes. Those are Robbie Gilvin and Daniel Vega. So do forgive those two generic cars. Looks like we might have to be restarting the race here anyway. I was not aware of the race starting. But it looks like we're going to have a classic 3x3 start here for the Indianapolis 500. Look at that. Free cam is disabled for this race, so we will not have really any fancy camera angles, more than likely. We'll still try to do onboards, but we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. For some reason, this server is using a different exe file for the Indianapolis 500, which I don't know why you couldn't just use the base game, but okay. And my voice is a little bit deeper. No, my balls haven't dropped. I woke up just literally 30 minutes ago, so... The 3x3 start, we all know and love from the Indianapolis 500. If the race is exclusively on Peacock tomorrow, I'm going to be one pissed off. I'm not going to even finish that sentence. But the 3x3 start to start the inaugural MCORL Indianapolis 500. Here they are, coming into the front straightaway. 13 entries here. Green flag in the air from the Brickyard. Oh, we got one in the wall coming off of the front straightaway as they enter turn number 1. We got one around. One into the catch fence. Huge crash here to start the race. Multiple cars involved. It's Vegas 2011 all over again. And we might have to restart the race here. So they hopefully they don't attempt the I pray to God that they don't try that 3-on-3 start again, because I just want to get this over with. 48 laps for today's race, which will amount to a total of 120 miles run. In real life, 40 laps around Indianapolis constitutes 100 miles. Come on, guys. Can we get going, please? Thank you. I'd like to thank everybody who's tuning in here on YouTube. You're watching the MCORL Indianapolis.
Command, Bobby Allison. Gentlemen, start your engines.
Interesting.
Give your seatbelts a little tug there for me there, buddy. Get a little drink of Gatorade. Be safe. Have some fun, all right?
I can't wait to be finished with this freaking sound pack when we're all done here, but... Your pace car today, I don't even know what in God's name this pace car is. Looks like a BMW that I found at the freaking, looks like a BMW that I'd find at the, at an abandoned car lot or something, but... Here we are coming down into turn 1 here. We're coming down into turn 4, my bad. It's the biggest spectacle of motorsport, always will be. The Indianapolis 500 here on Memorial Day weekend. Green flag in the air here at the Brickyard for a second attempt. Or not. Oh my God, just forget about the 3-wide start. Just get this... You've already done the 3 wide start, and it ended terribly. Just get the freaking race started. We got Badimlich going into the road course. This race is already a catastrophic failure. A waste of my freaking time. Just get the race started. We don't need to do a 3 wide start. Just have them start 2 by 2. God's sakes. You're wasting a lap of the race for a friggin' spectacle. Are you serious? And you know these idiots won't be able to do a 3 by 3 start. Ryan Santana, Blake Kincannon, and Aria Carmona will be starting you out on the first row of the grid here today, by the way. A lot of these guys just elected to use the 2012 IndyCar IndyCar wraps here. The mod we're using is a DW12 mod. This is the first year of the new IndyCar after the 2011 season, when IndyCar introduced their new bodies. These bodies are still, I believe, still used today, but with slight differences, obviously, with the aero screen and a different rear wing. But here they are coming 3 by 3. Will we finally be able to start? Yes, we will. Green flag in the air here in the Brickyard. Better start. Still 3 by 3 back there for about 3rd or 4th place. A couple of the Target Ganassi racing cars battling for position up there. That is Ashton Champion, the defending 500 champion, going against Jelani Howell. We got one smoking. We got one hard into the wall. That is the Simon Pagenaud car of Bryant into the wall there, and he is most likely out of the race. And that is Flandre Wilson, and that is couple of other cars, and they will restart the race because this already hasn't been a big enough waste of time. If they go 3 by 3 again, I swear to God. Arthur, just please skip the 3 by 3. Just go green, okay? Just go green 2 by 2. These guys cannot handle a 3 by 3 start. You're wasting everybody's time. You're wasting the driver's time. You're wasting your own time. You're wasting my time. Gotta remember, I have another race to call later tonight, the IFAR race, speaking of which, that starts at 10:30 Eastern. The Season 9 finale right here on Prodigy Racing Network. So just get this over with, please. It's 48 laps. We're probably going to be here for about 50 minutes, barring any cautions anyways, so I say just get it over with. And I know you're listening to this.
For today's command, Bobby Allison. Gentlemen, start your engines.
Yeah, Bobby Allison, I hope you end up in a friggin' nursing home.
Give your seatbelts a little tug there for me there, buddy.
All right, let's go.
Drink a Gatorade.
Let's have a good start this time. Let's get this over with. Let's actually get this race started. Instead of going into pit road, Ashton. Don't know what in God's name you think you're doing. That's the access road, bud. That's not part of the racing surface. If they're racking up to go 3 by 3, I swear to God, I'm going to punch my screen. There is no need for us to go 3 by 3. You have already done it twice, and it sucked. Just go 2 by 2. I'm going to refrain from saying that this is the start of the race because I know damn well it isn't. The race organizers don't know what in God's name they're doing. And they haven't started, so we are going 3 by 3. And who the hell is that pace car being driven by? A real person, or is it AI still? I would assume that it's AI, and maybe I'm just seeing things. In case you can't tell, I haven't had a Red Bull today, so my patience is running thin. So, we're Santana, Kincannon, Carmona. So they did have an actual, like, Indianapolis 500 qualifying today. Which, now that I think about it, might be why they're delaying the start here. Because they ran... We actually have the results from that. As well as a roster, which is on the Discord channel. If you can give me 5 seconds, I can tell you who or what our starting lineup is after the qualifying that took place earlier this morning. This took out about 2 hours ago, I believe it was. It was the Fast 5, I believe it was. I don't actually, Fast 6. Yes, there it is. So, Ryan Santana, Blake Kincannon, Robbie Gilvin, Aria Carmona, Ashton Champion, and Thomas Troxel took part in the Fast 6 at about 5 p.m. Eastern Time. That was about an hour ago. Qualifying was there. We don't have any results for general qualifying. However, our Fast 6 have been determined. So those are the cars you see up there in the top 6. Everybody else's positions were locked in at the end of qualifying earlier today. Now, just to preface, we do have 12. We have 12 drivers participating in this year's Indianapolis 500. Doesn't seem like much on paper, but should still provide an incredible show here. Blake Kincannon, Ryan Santana, and Aria Carmona setting us 3 wide. Green flag in the air for the 3rd time here at Indianapolis, and we already got cars spinning on the front straightaway. Ashton Champion and Nicholas, I think it is Nicholas Badimlich, getting into a bit of trouble there. We're racing in the IFAR finale at Homestead later tonight. We got one loose. It's going to be Ethan Mingalelli, and he's going to come back up the track and kill everybody. Everybody's involved. Mingalelli's involved. Flandre Wilson. Bryant. JT Bryant involved in the Simon Pagenaud machine. And we got our first caution of the race. Ethan Mingalelli's day is done the second he starts. And that is some serious damage to his machine. Ethan Mingalelli out of the race the second he starts here. Now, once again, do forgive me as we do not have access to free cams, so we're going to have to switch cameras the old-fashioned way for today's broadcast. Because once again, we are using a different executable for this race. It is a special NR 2003 EXE that we have. Because for some reason, we can't use the base game. Now, I know nothing about NR 2003. Maybe it's just the fact that we're using an IndyCar mod. I don't know. But it feels like if we've been able to use these past couple of mods here on the base game for all of our broadcasts, I think we would be able to use IndyCar. But maybe I'm just stupid. Maybe I'm not stupid, and maybe it is just a bit extra. By the way, just so we're clear, Daniel Vega and Robbie Gilvin do not have their cars, so they will be showing up as these just these butt ugly pink, green, and white cars, the basic cars that come in NR 2003 online with the IndyCar mod. Now, keep in mind, in the NTT IndyCar series, they do have single-file restarts. Thank the Lord. We are done with the 3-wide start. We can just go single-file now. My question is, are they going to be restarting this time by? Good to see that Nicholas Badimlich was able to recover after that. Look at his Texaco machine there. By the way, the sound pack we are using is the 2018-19 NTT IndyCar Series sound pack. I forgot who made it. I am so sorry. If I knew who it was, I would most definitely credit them, so I don't get sued. Does it look like they're restarting this time by Ethan Mingalelli is coming out of pit road. Scott Dixon, Ashton Champion coming out of pit road now. Or sorry, coming into pit road. Yeah, this crap would be so much easier if we had freaking free cam. This is stupid. So Ryan Santana, Blake Kincaid, and Rhea Carmona, the top three hasn't really changed since that green flag dropped here. You're watching the inaugural MCORL Indianapolis 500 on Prodigy Racing Network. You're home to the MCORL, IFAR, and DualShock Racing Association exclusively on Prodigy Racing Network. I had a dream last night that I slept through the IFAR race tonight. That was just a complete disaster. Thank God it was a nightmare, and I unfortunately did not sleep through this race. I was excited to call this race, and now I'm not really sure if it was even worth almost sleeping through it. Rhea Carmona in the number 1 car right there, starting third once again as she dips out of existence for a split second. Don't have any retirements. It's kind of surprising since Ethan Mingolelli was smoking like a chimney there for a minute. And it looks like he is slowing down. Something is wrong with that 33 machine, or maybe he's just being slow on purpose. Either way, I highly doubt he's going to be anywhere near competitive today. Right there you can see the 72 of Ryan Santana. And green flag back in the air here in Indianapolis. And we already got one making a move. It's Alexander Gonzalez Green in the National Guard 15. He's got that Graham Rahal number 15 right there. Working to keep Rhea Carmona behind. And we got a lot of drivers bouncing around in the field here. These are Indy cars. These guys usually put on a really good show. And side by side, Rhea Carmona getting passed by Alexander Gonzalez Green down the back straightaway. Now here they are coming down into turn 3 and 4 here. Gotta remember this place is a literal brick. Oh, Carmona into the wall. That's going to make way for the 15 to get down below her. This is the battle for third, by the way. Unfortunately, even though this is an IndyCar race, there are not really any more battles. Throughout the field, we got one into the catch fence. Once again, it's Robert Wickens. No, I'm just joking. It's actually Ashton Champion. Terminal damage to his machine. Nope, never mind. Not terminal damage. His wheels were kind of cockeyed there, which is kind of why I thought it was the end of the race for him. And Arthur Xavier, your race official, will bring out the yellow here. And my God, we are only an eighth of the way through this race. God save us. I thought that was damage to the 19 of Jelani Howe. Turns out that's just one of their logos. Dang it. Sorry, good lord. This race isn't boring. I just woke up not an hour ago. It's probably why I'm a little bit easily irritable. Oh, take a look at that. Kind of reminds me of the Ed Carpenter machine there. That is Cam Jamison driving his number 31 machine. Ryan Santana, unfortunately, has not been able to enjoy his lead here today, as there have been a lot of guys trying to kill each other here today. And it's an all-Chevy top 3. There is a Honda up here in the 4th place spot. That belongs to Alexander Gonzalez Green. I don't know what in God's name this is because it's a default texture, but that is Daniel Vega. Everybody else, we can tell what their engine is. Mostly Chevy here in the field here today. That is a Chevy engine. This is Chevy. This guy's using a newer template, it looks like, or newer car skin. We got some pit stops coming in now, as that is Flandre Wilson, Ashton Champion, sorry, Cam Jamison, and JT Bryant coming into to make their stops here. Well, we're going to be away for a little bit, as I have to use the bathroom just a little bit here. So let's go on board with Ryan Santana for your Crank It Up. We'll be right back. Alright, it looks like we've started. Welcome back to the Indianapolis 500, brought to you by Gainbridge, I guess. Well, it looks like we're back under green, finally. Next time the caution comes out, I guess we're just going to take another break. That is not TV2. Okay, there we go. Blake and Kennan trying to hold off the guy behind him, Alexander Gonzalez Green. Well, he also got Aria Carmona behind him. It's only a matter of time before another caution comes out. Oh my god, I am so sorry. Now my dogs are acting up. Just give me 1 second. Alright, we're back. I am so sorry that our coverage today has been on par with that of a certain Fox. But we have a lot of battles here, which I kind of expected from an IndyCar race here. We got that's not Robbie Gilpin, that is Daniel Vega. I think he's the only ugly car left in the field here. Don't know what happened to Robbie Gilpin. Might have just retired. We did start with about 18 cars. I don't know what happened, but... Wow. We got a lot of people shuffling here throughout the course in the mid-pack, and we had one trying to make a move. That was Flandre Wilson. She kind of backs off there in the corner. Oh, she'll smack the wall. Oh, we got one loose! Oh, man! Oh, what a horrendous crash there for the 16 and Nicholas Budimlich, the second time he's been around today. Single car accident, still green. We got one into the catch fence, another single car accident. That is Jameson. Hard into the wall there. Caution. No, never mind, not a caution. Yes, it is a caution. So it looks like Internet brings out the caution today as Arthur Xavier does throw the yellow for the flip. We had one dude go into the catch fence, and he is okay. Because this is a video game. Sorry to ruin the immersion. I do believe it's still single file restarts though, isn't it? Now, don't get it confused. They're not restarting this lap. God, no. We're fresh into a caution. There's no way they're going to restart this lap. Looks like we have a whole train of cars coming to pit road, though. Pits are open here in Indianapolis. If one guy doesn't smack the interior wall there. I can't tell if Jelani Howell is driving a car that they made or if that is a Chip Ganassi racing car there. Runs right into Daniel Vega. Vega's in the pit road. And first out of pit road is Alexander Gonzalez Green. For some reason. I think maybe he just took 2 tires, or maybe he was just trying to get an edge over everybody by not pitting at all. Some people do that. Don't know why you would, but... Second one out is Ryan Santana, and then you have... Good Lord, I'm not even tired anymore. I don't know why I'm yawning, but this is, Ryan Santana and Blake Kincannon. Santana has lost a position from that last caution, I believe. After that, you have Ashton Champion in his Scott Dixon Target Chevy. And after that, you got Flandre Wilson, Jelani Howell, Daniel Vega, Simon Pagano, a.k.a. JT Bryant, Aria Carmona, and Ethan Mingalelli, who for some ungodly reason is still in this race. Once again, he was smoking like a chimney earlier in the race. Cam Jameson out of pit road, and now you've got Nicholas Budimlich involved in that first flip. Took a horrendous flip into the infield, similar to that at Auto Club in 2015 with can't remember who it was though. Damn, I can't remember who it was. Oh man, I've been following IndyCar since 2012 and I still don't know who it is. Crap. It wasn't Ed Carpenter, was it? No, it wasn't Scott Dixon. Crap, who was it? If anybody watching remembers who it is, please tell me in the comments. Aria Carmona coming down the pit road again. She just finished her pit stop last lap. Watching speed here to see if they restart. And it doesn't look like they are. Pace speed is 75 as far as I'm aware. $15 to the back. So they're putting the 15 to the back of the field here. Where is he? Oh, never mind. Oh, I get it now. He's... Alexander Gonzalez Green was putting himself to the back. I'm just an absolute idiot today, am I? So I don't know what everybody else thinks they're doing. And we have a wreck under caution because Daniel Vega is an idiot. You cannot be freaking kidding me. No, I'm sorry. That was just idiotic. That was idiotic. And it's a shame that we have that on our racetrack right now because... Jesus Lord. Help him. Please, help him. Alexander Gonzalez Green going back down the pit road for obvious reasons. The dude just got Landon Huffman'd. And now I'm not even sure if we're restarting this lap. So for obvious reasons, Daniel Vega will be to the back on this start, on the restart, for being an idiot. Let's take a look at the act of genius that extended this caution here today. And I want you to laugh at Daniel Vega. I don't even care if that's his first name. Just what? It looked like he got taken out by... No, he didn't get taken out by Ethan Mingalelli. He did that on his own accord. He dipped to the... Look at them. Look at that. He dipped to the bottom. No. No, Mingalelli might have tapped him. But then why does he keep going? Why does he plow right into him? Even if Ethan did spin him, he didn't make him just go... It didn't make him plow on the gas and go right into the 15. That was just stupid. And the fact that they're letting... The fact that they are letting that number 41 car continue to race. You know, the fact that they're letting him continue the race. What if he does that under green? He's going to plow someone. I mean, I know that you basically go full throttle around this racetrack in IndyCar, but... What's to say he's not going to plow someone coming out of, you know, I don't know, pit road or something, or somebody has an issue and he intentionally goes into their lane and plows them there? Who's to say he won't intentionally do that under green? I'm sorry. But that was just one of the stupidest things I have ever seen anybody do. Green flag back in the air for the third time here in Indianapolis. We have 30 laps to go. God help me. Just get this race over with, and looks like Daniel Vega is looking to kill another guy. It's going to be Ethan Mingalelli. And looks like Flandre Wilson having some issues. Oh, we got a massive crash here. Huge wreck on the backstretch. Daniel Vega's taken out. Poor Alexander Gonzalez Green involved as well. We got Scott Dixon back there. I'm sorry, Jelani Howell involved. Flandre Wilson, we already said that. Aria Carmona involved. Daniel Vega involved. Caution is out again. Looks like Flandre Wilson. Flandre Wilson and Maria Carmona, looks like they started that chain reaction. Let's take a look at it for ourselves. That is not how it happened. It actually started with Alexander Gonzalez Green and Jelani Howell. But Flandre Wilson did dip to the bottom there, so I'm kind of wondering if maybe she didn't have a part to play in it. Now, Flandre claims that Aria Carmona clipped her, but I don't see that. Far from it, because Carmona was all the way back there. It looks like it was between Howell and Gonzalez Green. And Ethan Mingolelli gets taken out there. Horrible luck for him there today. Not going to dwell too much on that wreck, but we do have some cars in the pit road now because of this. Alexander Gonzalez Green's tire is completely bent out of shape there. Now it's magically warped back into shape. Maria Carmona's tire is the same way. Watch it bend back into shape here once she crosses the start-finish line. And we got idiots wrecking under caution again. God, it seems like everybody has completely lost their sense of... whoa, would you look at that? Well, Daniel Vega, look... You're one to talk, Daniel. Bunch of sped heads. Yeah, well, you're one to talk. And this is the least amount of talent that I've seen. I've watched these guys race twice a week. And these guys usually don't do this act of stupidity throughout the course of the weekend. They do some acts of stupidity, but not on this level. We got one coming down into pit road. It's Nicholas Dimlich. Good luck to him in tonight's race at Homestead, by the way. The MCORL Championship Series, I believe, is going to be taking a little bit of a miniature vacation here, as they are going to be... what the hell happened to Flandre Wilson? Oh my god. Some tells it that wasn't Flandre's fault, but I'm gonna see. Okay, oh man. Gonzalez just stood there. Man. I was about to say, is he an idiot magnet, or is he just starting to cause this now? Oh, Arthur Xavier, your race organizer, said it here first. This race is pure cancer, and I agree. Can't believe that I'm sitting here watching this complete... I'm going to uninstall the IndyCar EXE that I have in my folder right after this, because I want nothing to do with IndyCar in 2003 after this. By the way, am I the only one that thinks, like, the next-gen Indy cars look ugly? By next-gen, I mean, like, 2012 onwards. These bodies look completely atrocious. I prefer the old Indy cars, even if someone did die in them. Although, that being said, that race never should have been ran anyway, but that's a different can of worms. Here they are coming down to the front straightaway. Pray to God that we do have this under green. Yep, they're speeding up. Green flag back there here in Indianapolis. Everybody gets a little bit clogged up in the front stretch. And Jelani Howell is going to take advantage of that. And they will be right there in behind the 9 of Ashton champion. Oh, we got one into the wall. And it looks like they're minding their P's and Q's thus far. We got some really good racing in the middle of the pack. Oh, we also got one off, and that is, oh Lord, that is Nicholas Budimlich for the 3rd time today. He is around. It's a single car accident. Well, looks like they're all starting to spread out now. Now, the race officials saying the Indy cars aren't meant for NR 2003. I disagree. I just think that these drivers aren't meant for IndyCar. The racing, when people aren't wrecking, it has looked pretty good to me. I mean, the racing's somewhat somewhat spectacular, but like this, look at that. Flandre Wilson and Maria Carmona. Look at that. They had a little bit of a battle going there, and now they got the 22 of JT Bryant in there, right there in front of them. And Maria Carmona is going to use the draft off of him. Here she comes to the bottom. She's going to try and make a move on Bryant. Into the wall he goes. Gets a little bit loose coming off the corner. Carmona is going to clear him. And now here comes Flandre Wilson. Uh-oh. Here she goes into pit road. Oh, Lord. Well, she's in the pit road. Now what? By the way, okay, so the 31 has retired because of an accident. That being said, 41 is also out of the race. Thank Jesus for that. Well, see, once we get a green flag run going, the racing picks up. So far, it's been in my opinion, a pretty good green flag run thus far, even if it is a 2-second gap between Ryan Santana and Blake Kincannon. Right now, he's running into lap traffic. That is Nicholas Bedimlich, who has just struggled all day. He's just not had the best luck at all. And he will let the 72 of Ryan Santana below him. Looks like Santana is a complete master with Indy cars. And we got one around. Huge crash! Massive crash! And we even got a flip here. And that is Ashton champion Blake Kincannon involved, and the caution is out for the 4th time today. Huge crash. And we'll be right back. Sorry, my dogs were barking again. Well, we're under caution, so it's not like you really missed much there. But you do have a new top 3. You have Ryan Santana, Alexander Gonzalez Green, and Jelani Howell. But it looks like we have a lot of people coming into pit road here, so let's see what these rounds of pit stops have in store. Once again, coming up later tonight, a much better product. The IFAR Premier League heads to Homestead for their Season 9 finale. You can catch that right here on Prodigy Racing Network. We also have another retirement. That belongs to the number 9 car. The Scott Dixon car of Ashton Champion is out of this race. Nicholas Bedimlich also out of the race, it looks like. Ethan Mingalelli is out of the race with a piston problem. So then there were 7, 8. No, there's 7. Then there were 7. We started, look at that, we started with 12 cars, and now we are down to 7. That's how bad this race has been. Come on. Let's get this started. Flandre Wilson having some issues. It looks like she's just coasting. And it doesn't tell you how much fuel they have, so... Is Flandre out of it here? No, she's just dropping to the back. Okay. Okay, she's just at the back. Nothing to be alarmed about. Is that seriously the spectator cam? Well, green flag back in the air here in the Brickyard. We have 20 laps to go, this green hell. God help all of them, because this is where... Usually this is the part of the race where people start getting a little bit too brave with their moves. You only have 7 cars here battling for this one. You have 6 cars eligible to win this race now. As it looks like Aria Carmona doesn't even have a snowball's chance in hell of winning this race. And Ryan Santana is just unstoppable today. Blake Kincaid in second. Jelani Howell in third in the rip-off Chip Ganassi car. Uh-oh, we got one. Oh, Flandre saves it. Oh, what a save as she uses the access road here. And as soon as I say that, she completes the spin on the back straightaway. Aria Carmona under a lot of serious trouble there. It doesn't even sound like her car's going at full power. Well, there's not really much to really talk about. We do have a small battle here between Blake Kincannon and JT Bryant, but it looks like Bryant's building a bit of a gap over Kincannon. That being said, if one of them spins, then that is going to be wide open. Flandre Wilson heading down to pit road. Looks like she's going to go a lap down here. Aria Carmona is 4 laps down here. I think at this point she might as well just park it in the garage here and have 6 competitors left. I've been on board. Oh, shoot! Hard crash there for JT Bryant. I'm glad I chose to look at it when I did. He just lost it coming out of the corner and flipped. Now that's Scott Dixon right there in a nutshell. So we are under caution. 22 did a backflip going through the corner. So now we are under our... I don't even know how many cautions we've had. Question is Flandre Wilson going to get her lap back here? We got a lot of drivers coming to pit road. Aria Carmona is going to stay out. Alexander Gonzalez Green coming in with Ryan Santana. Jelani Howe, Blake Kincannon, and JT Bryant coming in now. Andre Wilson, I believe, is going to stay out. Yes, she is. Along with Aria Carmona. Yeah, you better slow it down there, girlfriend. Jelani Howell has got that furthest pit box, so he might have a little bit of an advantage here. And it's going to be a battle off pit road here, as that will be won by Ryan Santana, followed by Alexander Gonzalez Green, Jelani Howell, Blake Kincannon, JT Bryant. Andre Wilson appears to be parking it on the back straightaway here. So it appears that she will be taking the wave around here. We don't have that many viewers. I don't blame you. I wouldn't watch this either. I was thinking this was going to be an incredible race, and I guess my hopes were too high for an NR 2003 race. So now with Flandre up there, we have 6 competitive cars left in the race, provided that Flandre doesn't have any damage to her car. Ryan Santana has led the most laps today by a complete rally stage at this point. He has brought that piss yellow car to the front of the pack. And what an amazing achievement that is. Leading all laps here today despite the chaos. But he's still got a long way to go. Green flag back there here in Indianapolis. He gets an amazing start off of Alexander Gonzalez Green. Here comes Jelani Howell trying to get the draft off of him here. Flandre Wilson fresh on the lead lap now. She's trying to get up into fourth place here with Blake Kincannon. Chevy engine versus Chevy engine. Here comes Flandre dipping down to the bottom. She's got the draft off of Jelani Howell, and she is going to clear Blake Kincannon on the top side. It's times like this where I miss free cam, where I can just press control number and get whatever camera angle I want. Thankfully, later tonight we will be using the regular NR 2003 games, so I will be able to have free cam. Once again, I have no clue why we don't, why we can't. Good lord, why we can't use the IndyCar mod on regular NR 2003, but you know, it's whatever. Man, you know, there's always just something wonderful about seeing these cars hurl around this racetrack at 220 miles an hour. And it's really difficult to explain just how euphoric it is to hear those engines and see these cars, no matter how ugly the modern Indy cars are. That's just my opinion, though. Post-2011, Indy cars have been ugly, but that's just my opinion. Hey, at least we're not back in the 1970s, right? Or the 80s or the 90s, or like early 90s, where the cars were even uglier. Once Santana crosses the line, we'll have 10 to go. And this has just been a complete slot fest of a race, but I expect nothing else from NR 2003 these days. Aria Carmona, by the way, is not battling for position right there, so the 22 is not in danger of losing a position. However, that being said, he is the last one on the lead lap. Right now, he's trying to get past Blake Kincannon for a top 5 finish here in the Indianapolis 500. I thought I saw a battle, but I guess that was just the, the focus there. Nice little camera angle there. You were on board with Jelani Howell, who currently has a 2.5 second gap over Flandre Wilson. Ryan Santana appears to be running away with this. Not realistic IndyCar racing, but then again, we do only have 6-7 drivers in the field right now, so I guess that explains the dull racing thus far. But we do have some good racing here between Carmona, Bryant, and Kincannon. That being said, Aria Carmona is 3 laps down. She did get her lap back after that last caution, so it could be worse for that lady in black. Beautiful helicopter camera angle. Man, isn't that nice? You can see there, pretty much no competition there for Ryan Santana. He has a 1.5 second lead over Alexander Gonzalez Green, one of the guys who's been dominating the MCORL as of late. Almost won the Daytona road course against Jerry Cook last week, but unfortunately was not able to close the deal. Made a couple mistakes on the final lap that Jerry was able to take advantage of. He will be racing He'll be racing the next round of the MCORL next Saturday. By the way, you may have noticed that we didn't have a DualShock Racing Association stream this week. That is because they didn't race this week. They're going to be racing on Monday. You'll be able to catch that right here on Prodigy Racing Network. Set a reminder when the stream goes up. You can set a reminder on the stream screen. You don't want to miss a thing. Or, even better, turn on bell notifications here. Subscribe and turn on bell notifications to the Prodigy Racing Network. You'll never miss any upcoming races. 5 laps to go, side by side. This is the battle for 5th. That is between JT Bryant and Blake Kincannon. Finally, Bryant's able to make a move on that 88 car. Blake Kincannon doing a really good job holding on to his position, or he was doing a really good job holding on to his position, but it looks like he's kind of slid back. Flandre Wilson in 4th place right now, looking to solidify a top 5 here in the Indianapolis 500, but Jelani Howell is currently in the 3rd place. Alexander Gonzalez Green currently in the 2nd place here, with Ryan Santana in 1st. So far, that is your order as it stands. I don't know what these guys are racing for. I don't know if there's a cash prize involved or if there is, I don't know. Maybe they get free sex toys or something. I don't know. But these guys, I don't know why they showed up. I don't know what they're racing for. Maybe it's just something to do on Saturday afternoon that you otherwise wouldn't be doing. We have another battle between Blake Kincannon and the 22 of JT Bryant and his Simon Pagenaud machine. But here comes Kincannon. The 22 trying to block on the back straightaway. He's trying. 2 laps to go here in Indianapolis. And here's the battle for the top 5 here at the Brickyard. The 22 is JT Bryant. The guy behind him is the 88 of Blake Kincannon. These two battling here within mere milliseconds of each other. We also have a battle between Flandre Wilson and Jelani Howell. That one's kind of expired as Flandre Wilson will move into 3rd place. Beautiful job by Flandre fighting back into 3rd place here. It's a podium here in Indianapolis. Is exactly what the doctor ordered. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank here in Indianapolis. Coming down into the final couple of corners, Ryan Santana. Haven't seen much from him in the MCORL or in IFAR, but right now he can say he is an Indianapolis 500 winner. Ryan Santana will win at the Brickyard for the first annual Indianapolis 500 here on PRN. Alexander Gonzalez Green 2nd, Flandre Wilson 3rd, Jelani Howell 4th, and the battle there finishes with JT Bryant finishing in 5th, Blake Kincannon 6th, and then Aria Carmona in 7th. Unfortunately, we do have some casualties of this one. Ashton Champion, Ethan Mingalelli, Nicholas Bedimlich, Cam Jameson, and Daniel Vega did not finish this race. So with that, feast your eyes on the finishing orders so I can get the hell out of here. And always remember, coming up later tonight, the IFAR Premier League comes in from Homestead for their final round of their championship. I could have sworn I changed the thumbnail of this, but that's okay. The Chevrolet Performance 400 at Homestead Miami Speedway, and then coming up on Monday, you'll be able to watch the Budweiser All-Star Series. We were supposed to have the races at Kentucky at New Hampshire and Kentucky, but I was out of town on Tuesday, and my family has been here all week, so I wasn't able to do anything on Friday. But we will be back for the Budweiser All-Star Series on Monday the 29th. That'll be at 7 p.m. Eastern, so don't forget about that. Other than that, thank you guys so much for tuning into this slop fest of a race. Ryan Santana wins the first ever MCORL Indianapolis 500. We'll see you tonight at 10:30 p.m. Eastern for the IFAR Premier League.